Valet tray. What the heck is that? I never knew what a valet tray was. EDC tray? I didn't even know what EDC stood for. Everyday carry. I used to come home, unload my pockets right on the kitchen counter. Before I jump in the shower, my wife would be like, hey, it's not a catch-all, it's my counter, get that crap out of here. So then I started doing this hobby, doing leathercraft, and I see valet tray, valet tray. This is a great project for a beginner. It's just a square, a rectangle. You gotta punch a couple holes in it, and it can be as simple as that. You can make it into what you want, size you want. You know, everybody does corners too, a little differently. I made one as my first project, my first week doing leathercraft. I made a valet tray. I've used it now for a couple of years. It's way too small. So I'm gonna make a big one. So if you want to follow along, let's go downstairs in the basement and let's make one. I watched Ethan Carter design do this pretty cool thing with leather strips. I'm gonna use what he showed us on his video, and I'm gonna make a valet tray. And for the center, I want to try this leather design. So let me show you what I have here. I've already cut out 1/2-inch strips in three different colors, and I'm going to alternate them like this. I have this Loctite adhesive spray I'm going to try. Rather than trying to glue every strip, I'm going to glue them onto this canvas that I have. So these strips, just like this, are going to be here, and then we're going to cut them on an angle, and they kind of move them around and give a diamond pattern, which would be the center of valet tray I want to do. I don't have a pattern for the valet tray. Grab some paper and try to make something to the size I kind of need, and whatever size this works out to. I think I have enough strips here. I have some extras I cut. Maybe I'll add on a few more, because when I cut it I might have some loss, and I don't know how big I need, but I need bigger than my valet tray, which is probably like 8 by 8 maybe. So let's get at it. Square this off first and get rid of some of this canvas. So this line here is a 45. And then he used this as the straight line. So we can just run it right here. And then he did 1/2-inch cuts this direction, these 1/2-inch. And so every one of these lines is a 1/2-inch. So that makes it easy. So then what he did was move each one a 1/2-inch. Either way, I think. Well, I don't have much time this morning, but I'd like to get this glued up. Rough it up a little bit. Like this one, look how little these triangles are here. But they caught a stitch, so everything should stay together. Plus I had to stitch it, right? That's what we do. I had to stitch the two pieces together. So I put some slices here. I did it on my template. I'm going to attempt to fold this and then bring a corner, one corner around on each side. Let's just do it and see what happens here. I don't know if I should cut a little groove in here to make it easier. I may not have to. This leather's pretty soft. It's pliable. Nice. So these valet trays, you can make them real simple, smaller, and you can kind of do whatever you want to do. I'm going to work on these edges a little. Like how we stitch everything, we bevel everything too. So that's what we do. Pretty sure I'd have some rivets around. I I haven't done just a regular rivet in a long time, so. And I like the rustic look of a hand-pounded rivet. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Time I cut a new piece of canvas, this thing is like slicked. Can feel how dry the dye makes the leather. Which is why if you were going to dye a large piece, you might want to oil it first. Let the oil dry and then dye it, or dye it and then oil it. I've seen guys do both. But the oil kind of helps to replenish what the dye dries out of the leather. Dyeing large pieces of leather is dirty, toxic. The smell is wild. It's easier, for me, it's easier just to buy the piece of leather already dyed at the tannery. They do all that. Unless I want, natural, and I want to try to dye something maybe, two-tone or something like that. So this stick has some grooves in it, so you can kind of fits into, whatever weight leather you're doing, and makes it easy. It kind of stays in the groove. But you can use this too, this end of it. This is good getting into holes too, where you can't get a good stroke going. Sometimes you can just kind of roll the edge around it. This knob, I haven't used that. As you can see, it's the only thing that doesn't have coloration on it. I always go back with the canvas. It's my favorite material for burnishing so far. See that nice edge getting shined up here? I have a burnishing wheel on my drill press also. Wasn't thinking about that, but that might be a little quicker here. Very lightly. When I was staring at it for a while, I was debating whether I want to go back and curve these. So it'll be curved on both sides. Maybe next time. Maybe next one I'll try that. Smith's leather barm, I like to use this stuff. Took out some of the marks from the granite when I was hammering on it. Stuff smells good. It's like a natural. What's in it? Cocoa butter. I'm gonna shine that right up. So just look at all the crap that I carry. I need a man bag. So I'm going from this to this. I probably don't need all this crap in here, but my wallet, my keys, carry change. Oh, always a pen. Hey, thank you very much for watching this video. If you want to help out the channel, catch one of these videos too. Appreciate it. Thanks. Have a great night.